Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Secha. I hope you're all doing well. If this is the first time you're watching my video, please remember to subscribe, like and share. So my holiday is over, so I'll be back to work tomorrow anyway. So today I'm going to be talking to you about UK senior care worker salary, and I would also be talking about what the job description is, and I will talk about some of the requirements, because some of you might be thinking of this new health and social care or health and care worker visa thing, and you're wondering whether you are qualified or you've got the requirement to work as a senior carer in the UK. So I'm going to be addressing some of those. So if you're living overseas and you were considering to come and work as a carer or senior care worker in the UK, you need to know about this. So the first thing to be aware of is whether you have a degree in nursing but you're not a registered nurse, or you're not practicing nursing but you've got a degree in nursing, or you're a registered nurse and you've got a big gap in your work experience, you've not been working, or you have a background in healthcare and you want to start a career as a senior care worker, or you have worked in the UK as a senior carer or a healthcare worker or healthcare assistant before and you want to come back and work as a senior carer, or you're currently a student in the UK and you want to explore whether you can become a senior care worker in the future. So you can explore those options as well. Now, what is the salary of a senior care worker? So according to the National Careers Service, the average salary of a UK senior care worker is between 17,000 and 27,000 per annum. This is not take home, and this doesn't take into account taxes and all that. So it is just a general guide, and it depends on experience. It depends on which region you're working in as well. I looked at other websites and some would say, so the first one which I said from the National Careers Service, it says this is dependent on you working between 42 and 44 hours in a week. So that's quite a lot of hours to do. And then I checked another website and it says an annual salary could be between 21,450 to 24,950 pounds per annum. So that is divided it over the years. I've looked at other websites as well, and hourly pay of a senior care worker can range between £9 to about £11 per hour, and some people are paid weekly, and it also depends whether you're working for a direct employer, maybe a care home, or you're working for an agency. Some agencies pay higher than if you're working with an employer, but once again, if you're being paid at the end of the week, they're going to be deducting the tax, they'll be deducting national insurance, pension and all that. So it depends. I don't know what another website did show the annual salary for a senior care worker could be between 18,000 and 19,337 pounds per year. Another thing also, or another website also suggested it's about 19,000 to 22,492 per annum. So it depends, but that is the average. So for you to know, averagely, it could range from between 17, 18 or 19,000 to up to about 27,000. That is quite high for a senior carer. I would go with up to about 24,000 something, but it depends on where you're working, where you are. So let's look at what the job description and a task is involved. So you will be as a senior carer. So it's a senior carer, you're not a care assistant. So as a senior carer, it means you should have some supervisory role as well. So I'm looking on my notes again, so bear with me. So you will be overseeing or supervising care workers or home carers. You would also be attending to the personal needs and the comfort of the elderly or people who require your care. You would also be supporting the needs of other service users in different settings. So it could be you're working in a nursing home, care homes, you're working in residential care, or you're working and looking after people in their own homes. And they also assist with activities of daily living, so personal care. You will be completing reviews, you'll be doing record keeping, you will be assessing service users. You will be reporting to management team if something is not right. You will be recording observations. You would be supervising people to take their medication, or you will be required when trained to actually administer medication as well. Some of the other tasks and responsibilities would be that you are taking full control of the shift of the day. You could be asked to prepare meals for people, assisting with washing of people, dressing them, helping them to bath, using the toilets, changing their continence pads and all that as well. So we call it continence care. You may be required to prepare meals for people. You may be required to feed people who are unable to feed themselves, making sure that the people in your care are very comfortable. And you should be able to respond to emergencies as well. If you're looking after someone and there is an emergency, you should be able to respond to it, because they take these things very seriously here. If someone is in your care, you have full responsibility. If something is not right, you have to do something about it. And you would also be liaising with other healthcare professionals as well. If someone is unwell or they're supposed to be seeing their doctor, you have to make sure it's done. You would be responsible in communicating with people's relatives as well if something is not right. And what are most employers, or what do they look for? They look for people with good leadership skills, people with good communication skills, good listeners, people who are dedicated. You should be reliable, you should be focused as well. Now, if you are living in the UK and you actually want to become a senior care worker, the question is, how do I become a senior care worker? So I'm addressing different groups of people in this video today. So you will need to do a college degree in the UK. There are other options like doing apprenticeship. So you just search on Google. You can look for health and social care apprenticeship programs, and you can go on there and look at the requirements as well. Or you can apply directly to an employer and also get trained, and then you learn and progress on the job. Now, the requirement usually, if you're in the UK, is at least to become a senior care worker, you should have at least level 2 NVQ. NVQ is National Vocational Qualification level 2. And then you should be willing to get level 3, or if you've already got level 3 in health and social care, or level 3 diploma in health and social care, that is even better. And with the management, you can also do level 4 diploma in health and social care management, and that would lead you into management responsibilities. What is the entry requirement for the health and social care courses? So you should have 4 GCSE grades 9 to 4. So grade 9 is about A stars, and grade 4 is a C. Or you should have 1 or 2 A-level, qualifications. Or you can do that through work. So you can start working as a care assistant or care support worker, and then you can move into management role as you carry on getting experience and also learning on the job and doing courses on the job. Or you go into the apprenticeships, as I talked about. It can take up to 18 months, but you can be working whilst you're doing the health and social care apprenticeships as well. Or you can go as a voluntary person, so you volunteer in organizations that work in health and social care, and whilst you're doing that, you can be working, you can get supported to do the courses. So basically, I think this is what I have to tell you about health and social care, salary and requirements, and what qualification is required. I hope this is helpful, and I would encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again next week, Sunday. Bye-bye.